Yo, what's going on YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome to another episode of the Race to Division 1. We are still in Division 4. If you missed the previous episode, we won both of our matches. And we've got 3 games left still using our 4-3-3 attacking team. So we either need 3 draws or 1 win to go ahead and get promoted to Division 3. So we'll see how it goes in our next couple of games. But before we do get into the games, guys, a lot of you guys have been asking about trading. I don't think I'm going to do much trading until next gen comes out, to be honest with all of you. And that's really because the market is just really tricky right now. So there may be just 1 or 2 trading videos up until then. But this guy has a Bundesliga team, lots of pace up front. 4-3-3. 4 is his formation that he's using, so we're both using the same formation, but he's got way more pace than I do. Eventually, I try passing the ball around, I make an error, and he gets me on a counter. You see Abate here pushes up, and there is no one to stop his left wing, who's just going to easily take that finish to go up 1-0 in the 15th minute. And that's the worst thing about this formation, is if you make a mistake, you are in big trouble if your left back and right back have high attacking work rates. But eventually, I am going to get one back here with some nice passing. I find Sergi make the run, and he's gonna volley that ball into the back of the net. 26 minutes in, we finally get things equalized, so I'm glad that I scored early and made sure that it was equalized early, because the last thing you want to do is play from behind in the second half. Then you start playing too quick, then you start playing rushed. But right here, he makes a mistake in my final third, and we get him on a counterattack, and over the top through ball to Sergi, who's going to outrun his defender, and a beauty of a finish right past his keeper. Bottom right corner, 43 minutes in, and look what happens, guys. Second half is about to load, and it freezes on me. I click A, nothing's going on, jamming on the A button, nothing's happening, and it's just the worst thing possible. The worst thing. I've had so many of these freeze losses, disconnect losses. I only have 9 losses so far, but I think 3 or 4 of them have all either been freeze losses or disconnect losses, and it's really frustrating. I mean, we're deep into the FIFA year at this moment. I really hope that EA fixes their stuff. I really do, because this is just frustrating. I mean, you know, if it was earlier into this division, fine, but we're in a crucial point. We've got 3 games left. 1 loss could mean a lot, and I wasn't going to wait around, guys. You know, I'm not the type to wait around for the win, so eventually I do back out to the home screen, and I just take the loss. I just go ahead and take the loss, which is unfortunate because we were up 2-1. We were playing well for the most part. I didn't feel like he was going to pressure me much in the second half. I felt in control of that game, and as you guys see there, I went back home, and then I came back into the game with 1 more loss. So now we're at 2 more games remaining, and we have to either win 1 or we don't get promoted. So the next 2 games, we have to win 1 of them. If we don't win 1 of them, we are staying into Division 4, which would be super disappointing. So I'm hoping that we come through in this next match so we don't have to go ahead and play another one. But as you guys can see, the 5-2-2-1, another Bundesliga team, which is something I've been facing a lot as of late. It seems like everyone's using Bundesliga teams. So he comes up using the 5-2-2-1 here, and we eventually do break down his defense, even though he was on ultra defensive. You guys will see Di Natale make the run. He is free, and a nice little finesse shot with his left foot to put it in 11 minutes in. So an early goal. Feeling a little bit confident now. I'm thinking to myself, okay, just keep the lead, keep things going your way, and look at the mistake. Andrea Pirlo loses possession in the midfield, and he completely counters me with Royce. Too much pace. Chiellini can't even get to him. Handanovic with a save. Gomez somehow twirls that around and puts it in the net. I have no clue how that bounced to him, and he puts it in with his left foot. A very nice goal by Mario Gomez. Can't take anything away from that. But later on in the first half, down the wings he goes, crosses it in. We're in good position to clear it out. But Muller just completely out-jumps my center back and heads it in. So now, after being up 1-0, we're down 2-1. A very interesting chain of events, though. 45th minute is coming. He's going to shove Lavezzi off the ball, actually slides tackle him right here, but Sergi breaks free from the defense. A left-footed finish there. And a great goal right before the half to go ahead and get the equalizer. Should have been a yellow card there for his center back. Look at as he lunges in, takes out Lavezzi. May have even been a red card, to be honest with you guys. But he doesn't even get a yellow, which is disappointing because the ref clearly knows that's at least a yellow card. In any case, second half now. Trying to get something going, trying to get anything going for us. Andrea Pirlo is going to find Tevez. Nice fake shot to make the turn, and then a beauty of a finish right on the edge of the box into the side netting. We're up 3-2 now, and all we have to do is just keep the lead. We've got not much time remaining. Just keep the lead. It's 60 minutes in almost, but here's the mistake I make. I'm too selfish with the ball. I give up possession. Look at Abate's positioning. He's nowhere to be found on the defensive side of things. Royce breaks free. Handanovic makes a save, but it falls right back to Royce. He puts it in. So just reminiscent of the first goal of the match that he scored against me. Same thing. Abate out of position. Royce makes the run. Completely no one in front of him, and he ends up scoring. So disappointed there to actually have conceded one more goal, and now it's a 3-3 draw. But 90th minute, he breaks free. Handanovic comes in with the slide to go ahead and save us there. Then we get one more chance. One shot. Are we going to get promoted? This shot right here for promotion, and it's just wide of the post. Sergi with an incredible strike, but it's right wide of the post, and we are into the last game of Division 4. What a turn of events, man. From being in really comfortable position to getting the freeze loss to getting a 3-3 draw now, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's a very frustrating way to stay in the division if we do not win this next game. So we're going to stick with the 4-3-3 attacking. Even though it's not one of my most comfortable formations, I'm going to go ahead and stick with it. And I didn't play a fitness card on my players, which is the worst thing I could do because some of them were below 90. And I don't like playing below 90, but another Bundesliga team. Another Bundesliga team. Man, 3 in a row. Crazy. They're running rampant today on this Saturday night / Sunday morning. So, woof, man. We got to go ahead and try to play our best here. He goes for an over-the-top through ball. We clear it out. And right away, as soon as I got the ball, I noticed that he was a high-pressure player. I could not get the ball the way I wanted to. I cannot keep possession the way I wanted to. Look at Handanovic. What are you doing? Luckily, my goodness, I have no clue why he pulled out. I did not hold A. He pulled out, and we almost conceded. Luckily, he ran back and made the save. A crazy good save, to be honest with you guys. But my opponent gets a free kick right outside of the box here. He's going to try to take it with Diego. And Handanovic again with the save. He hits it off the post. It goes out for a corner. So now we are still trying to live out through this pressure. We're still not trying to concede. I pull out my keeper here on the corner. I found Di Natale all the way down the pitch. We put the ball to him. A great touch to bring down the ball. We're free here. That's got to be a penalty, ref. My goodness, someone paid the ref. If this is not a penalty, ladies and gentlemen, right here, what is? What is a penalty if that's not a penalty? He completely takes out Di Natale. At this point, I was I mean, this is one of the few times I may have raged. I don't remember actually when I was playing this, but I may have raged quite a bit during this game because so many things did not go my way. And when things don't go your way, I start whining a little bit. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably do this too well. You're like, what the heck? Why isn't anything going my way? And I think this game was one of those games where I was just so angry at FIFA. And I usually don't get angry. I always say, I'm a competitive guy, whatever, but losses don't get me angry. Losing doesn't bother me. I feel like losing helps me learn. Sometimes I like losing, especially against a better player, because you got to take what he's doing. Just like a famous interview just a couple of days ago, when Michael Jordan, I know this is a weird analogy. Michael Jordan was like, Kobe might be the only one to beat me one-on-one because he stole all my moves. So that's what you have to do when you play a good opponent. You have to steal what he's doing. So I like playing good opponents, but man, when nothing is going my way, it just becomes incredibly frustrating. I had so many opportunities. He had so many opportunities. It's still a deadlocked game at 0-0. Look what I do. 90th minute, I pressed the A button, so it was not my game this game, guys. And you guys know we need a win here. We need a win. We have one more chance to attack. 90th minute. Is EA gonna bail us out? An over-the-top through ball to Serchi. No power on that shot. He clears it out. And ladies and gentlemen, just a disappointing season for us in Division 4. Extremely disappointing. We didn't even get a legit loss in our previous 3 games, and I still did not get promoted. So let's run down throughout this division. I had a 1-match freeze. I had 1 legit loss, right? And I had 1 game where my cousin lost because I let him play. So out of those 3, I lost 1 of them, and then we get 3 draws in a row to finish off our season. Just a very, very disappointing season for us in Division 4. So, you know, I did switch formations a lot throughout. I remember in these past couple of days, I switched formations almost every single episode to kind of play everything. But if I have to go back to winning, I may have to go with things that I'm comfortable with. So we're going to rewind a little bit. We're going to get back into the Division 4, and we're going to try to crush this division using a formation that I'm just comfortable with, and then we'll go from there. So I'm disappointed, guys. I need some loving from I need some love from my YouTube family. I'm very sad. I'm very disappointed. Can't believe I held the division like that. Just some crazy bad luck. I mean, oh my God, just thinking about it, I'm getting worked up. The penalty wasn't called in the last game. I get a freeze loss, and then that other one, 3-3, I end up conceding 2 goals that were just rubbish. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see daily FIFA content, and if you want to see Smartba get to Division 1, if you want to see him get through Division 4 and try to plow his way through in the next episode and the next coming episode, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I mean, what else you gonna do? Catch you guys tomorrow. Later.